As promised, we'll be taking a look at a couple new knives today from Mantis USA and Best Techman. Let's dive into these. First up, Best Techman. This is a sheep's foot blade that comes in D2 with a satin finish. Overall, it is 3.46 inches. This is the base model of the knife, starting at $40. It comes in several different price points with different materials. Obviously, MagnaCut's going to be a huge upgrade over D2, so the price point is about double, but if that's what you're looking for, it would be an excellent user. Taking a moment to appreciate the design, has a very nice milled fuller. You don't see this on a lot of blades, especially in this price point. The Contour G10 handles are very comfortable. As you can see, it's a full purchase with my large size hands. There's even some handles sticking out the back still. I really wouldn't recommend choking up. This isn't much of a finger choil, it's more of a sharpening choil. Action on this guy is very nice. It is on bearings. The detent for blade opening is very stiff, so it's going to make sure that that blade flips open every single time with that flipper. It's going to be very difficult to pop that detent and fail it. Flipping the knife over, you can see it's a very basic pocket clip. The satin finish, kind of an interesting teardrop design there at the end. Is pretty deep carry. Screws are recessed. That's done nicely. The reverse side does not have a spacer, so that leaves a little bit of gap there. Not a huge deal. Let's see if I can get a finger flick off of the fuller. Yeah, that works nice. When this came in, the first thing that came to mind for comparison is the Kaiser Domen 154 cm. These are pretty similar price points, very similar silhouettes, both Chinese companies. It does have very nice action, but I think the Kaiser Domen has the edge here. The liner lock is a little bit more usable, and the blade is a lot more free falling. Let's take a closer look at this guy while I have it out. If you like the way this micarta looks, go ahead and check out Wicked Industries Wicked Wax. I put a treatment on all of my micarta to protect it, and it looks great. After I get some more hands-on time with this awesome blade, I'll be coming back for a full review. If you're interested in that, hit subscribe and stay tuned. Next up is Mantis Knives USA. This is their Sabot 4 with a red finish. This is going to be different than most knives you see on the channel because this is in fact a fixed blade. Check this thing out. It is absolutely sick. So I'm usually not a fan of karambits, but this guy has a very unique design, and I think you'll understand what I'm talking about when we get this open here. The Kydex is very nice, good retention. Comes with a nice pocket clip straight out of the box. This is M390 and a beautiful clip point blade. This comes to a needle tip. So with most karambits, you're gonna see them curving down like a hawkbill, but this one curves up with the clip point, and I actually really liked that difference. When it comes to hawkbills, they're not gonna be useful for really anything but fighting, and this one here, it could be used for both. So on the daily, I'd never carry a hawkbill, but I'm absolutely willing to carry a clip point. Take a closer look at this carbon fiber with the red inlay. That is the most beautiful carbon fiber I've ever seen. Now obviously this knife comes in at a bit higher price point of $189. It is made in the USA, coated M390. This thing is an absolute beast for the size. Taking a look at the ergonomics, this is meant to be carried on the third finger here and stick out the back of the hand. I also noticed using your pointer finger for the grip, you can still fit a full hand on here, no problem. So personally, I don't have a ton of fixed blades in my collection, but they're very specific in their use case. Next video is actually going to be my top 3 favorite fixed blades, so stay tuned for that one. This doesn't quite make the cut, but it would probably be number 4. This has a very specific case, but can also be used for utility cuts when needed. This is designed beautifully. I am so happy I picked this thing up. Let's get a sharpness test. Factory edge for the Sabot 4. Not bad, but I would expect a little bit better for the price point. It's going to be effective for fighting regardless, but this definitely could have used a little bit better edge. Let's compare it to the Dundee and how the factory edges on that one. So keep in mind, this is a $45 knife. This is a $189 knife. Yeah, see, when the $45 Chinese knife has better edge from the factory, it kind of tells you something. I don't think Mantis is a bad company by any means, but I think their fit and finish could use a little bit of work. I love supporting USA made, so the Bowler M390 on this and the red coating, is definitely going to have to stay in my collection, but I don't know if I'll be rushing back to Mantis to grab any more. As far as the Dundee goes, this thing is great for the price point. The other best Techman that's been on the channel recently is the Cicada's Wing. With both of these designs hitting the market pretty recently, Best Techman is showing me they're ready to play ball. Your steel quality is going to suffer a little bit, but you're getting all of the design, all of the usability for a fraction of the price. As much as I didn't want to like Best Techman, I do have to recommend them. They are pretty great. So if you're interested in a long-term review on either of these, feel free to leave it down in the comments, subscribe, and stay tuned. These will definitely be showing up on the channel again soon. Thanks for tuning in to this short unboxing of FyneEdgeEDC. I'm your host, Garrett Fyne. We'll see you next time.